Alright guys, I'm back, and I know I don't do videos regularly anymore, but well, I do videos, but I don't do them regularly anymore. So wait a minute. Anyway, I'm back guys with a video, and it's basically talking about Saoma Joe signing with the WWE. Now I was on Facebook or whatever it was over the weekend on Saturday, and then I saw this like link and the picture, and I didn't see the picture very well because my fucking phone's shit as hell. I have Samsung Galaxy 2, and I think I'm gonna update that soon. But I was on there and I saw this link. I thought, is this kind of like one of those joke things? I didn't go into, and then I basically saw the picture, and basically it was Saoma Joe in the video or whatever on it. I don't know. But yeah, he has signed with the WWE, and there is rumors that I've heard that they're slowly gonna build up his debut soon. The questions are: is Saoma Joe gonna get buried in the WWE? I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh well, Saoma Joe, he might get buried, or he might have the Kevin Steen treatment where he doesn't get buried, but he still gets utilized." Or he could just get kind of like lost in shovel or whatever. I don't know. I hope with Saoma Joe that he does keep his indie name from like Ring of Honor and TNA, but I don't know if he will, because he should do, because didn't CM Punk keep his name? I know Daniel Bryan. I know they tweaked Daniel Bryan's name when he signed from Ring of Honor to WWE a few years ago. He was Bryan Danielson, wasn't he, in Ring of Honor, and then they just changed around to Daniel Bryan. So he didn't. Daniel Bryan didn't have like a total repackage in the WWE. So it could be like Joe Samoa. I don't know what it could be. I think that Samoa Joe should keep his name as Samoa Joe in the WWE. I think that really suits him. I think that would make him stand out, because I know a lot of WWE fans would know Samoa Joe from his TNA and his Ring of Honor days, if you guys have been watching. But for casual fans, it'll get you interested, because you've never seen Samoa Joe before. You don't know who this guy is. This guy is going to be unique. You think he's a Samoan wrestler, but this guy, you know, is a guy who can do high-flying moves. He can fly around the ring like a fucking army tank. And for a guy who is, you know, a big guy, he can fucking do fucking flips and anything, man. He's an athletic guy for a guy his size. And that amazes me, and that I think what will catch on to these casual fans, with his size, his physique, and he's basically, not his physique, but he's larger than life kind of character. And I think we need in today's WWE more big guys in the WWE, like your Samoa Joes and like your Kevin Steens, because when the Big Show and Mark Henry are gone from the WWE, we're gonna have to start pushing these guys we're gonna have to start signing guys like Samoa Joe and your Kevin Steens now, and start building them up to be monsters characters, because we're not gonna have Kane and Big Show and Mark Henry around in the next couple of years, because they're gonna all retire, and hopefully soon. And let some big guys like Rusev get some big moments, and let, you know, Kevin Steen have his moment, and Samoa Joe, because these guys are going to be your future big guys, and Ryback, and Luke Harper, Bray Wyatt. The list could go on for the guys that are big guys right now in the WWE. The list is good for those guys, because I've just named a good amount of talent there for the WWE that they can push. And when I say that they've got I mean, I've said this before, WWE have always most of the time signed some pretty good big guys for the WWE. Look at Ryback a few years ago, look at Bray Wyatt, look at, you know, Luke Harper, look at Samoa Joe, now Kevin Steen, Kevin Owens, sorry, go on to Kevin Steen, Kevin Owens, you've got, yeah, like I said, Ryback. So you've signed some pretty good big guys over the years. It's just they don't push them to like main event level. Well, they do push them to main event level, but they kind of get buried by John Cena, if you know what I mean. Which is kind of sad, but I hope Samoa Joe does well in WWE. I hope that WWE don't get rid of Samoa Joe's Muscle Buster. I hope that move stays, because that is my favourite move, and I like the rear naked choke, which is kind of like the sleeper hold, which I think he'll keep that, because that's kind of, yeah, that won't harm anybody. It won't. I don't know about the Muscle Buster, but I hope that the Muscle Buster stays with him, as a finisher, because that is a unique move. Well, it's a great move, and nobody has done Muscle Buster in WWE. It'd be nice to see that in WWE. So, what do you guys think of Samoa Joe signing with the WWE? I'll leave the link in the description box below, guys. You can check it out if you haven't seen it already. You probably all have anyway, but if you haven't already, thanks for watching, guys. Right out.